The automotive windshield is an engineering marvel designed for both style and substance as an integral part of a vehicle. Over the lifetime of an automobile, truck, or SUV, the all-important windshield glass is engineered to take a beating. From structural support and handling design stresses while driving, to providing built-in UV protection and safety performance for vehicle occupants in the event of a mishap. The windshield isn't invulnerable, however. There are a host of roadside hazards that can nick, chip, or even crack the modern-day windshield. This video takes a closer look at how windshield repair technicians approach such damage when considering the option of repairing a windshield rather than replacing it. The windshield, for your information, is made up of laminated automotive glass. This is actually 2 layers of glass sandwiched around a thin barrier that, when specially heated, becomes automotive safety glass. The barrier in between the glass, called the lamination, helps to hold broken pieces of glass together in the event of a mishap. Windshield repair is the process of injecting a curable resin into the outer layer of glass on a chipped windshield to restore that layer of glass. And while that may sound relatively simple, there are a number of factors to consider when identifying and executing a successful repair. Let's start by looking at what a repair technician looks for when assessing what can reasonably be repaired. Traditionally, breaks in a windshield have fallen under the following 4 descriptors: bullseye, half moon, star, and combination. A bullseye is a clean, separated cone-shaped break in the outer layer of the glass that slightly resembles a bullseye on a dartboard. Similar to the bullseye, the half moon is distinguished by its half moon semicircle around the impact point and is also a cone-shaped break. A star break is marked by several distinct fractures and rays that radiate outward from the impact point like legs. A combination break is any break that combines 2 or more break types. But an experienced technician has seen even more types of breaks. To those original 4, we can add starburst, angel wing, straight line break, and crack. A starburst is similar to a star break with a large number of rays radiating outward from the impact point. An angel wing is a distinct combination break whose rays extend primarily left and right of the impact point like wings. Straight line breaks are longer breaks with a distinct left to right fracture splitting across the impact point. A crack is a break resembling a line within the outer layer of glass, whose depth runs from the surface of the outer layer of glass to the lamination. Cracks can curve or have sharp twists and bends. Each of these break types is generally repairable, depending upon its size, depth, and location on the windshield. Special care must be taken, for example, when making a repair near the edge of the windshield, where design stresses are higher. You must be able to fully access or see the break in order to repair it. The days of using a dime, a quarter, and a dollar to determine what can reasonably be repaired are rapidly becoming a thing of the past. New technologies and new systems are available, which give the repair technician an opportunity to predict the probability of a successful repair based on an analysis of the type of break and the elements that make up that break. Generally speaking, the larger and more complex the break, the more you must rely on the skill of the technician to make repairs. Repairs are made or not made on a case-by-case basis, based on the technician's understanding of brakes, skill with repair equipment, and expectation for a high-quality repair. In general, most common brakes are repairable regardless of the location on the windshield, provided the repair equipment can be centered over the brake. The important exception to this is a brake located within the driver's critical sight area. This critical sight area, or acute area, is based on the driver's line of sight over the steering wheel. Any brake in this area, even a properly repaired brake, may be distracting, meaning it is quite possible that the only safe and proper solution will be to replace the windshield. Consideration must be made for the height differences of all potential drivers of the vehicle when reviewing brakes in the acute area. This rule is governed by individual state inspection laws. A properly trained technician assesses the damage, prepares the chip or brake for repair, executes the repair using a qualified repair system, and allows the repair to cure using a portable UV lamp or the natural UV rays found in sunlight. Cleaned and polished, the repair is shown to the customer. For now, you must be wondering, what do all these brake types and brake elements mean to me? In truth, it's all about being able to look at a brake and determine based on size, type, and location whether or not you can choose repair as a viable alternative to a windshield replacement. Always have the brake inspected by a qualified repair technician. As you can see, windshield brakes are generally very small. What you've seen today has been magnified to illustrate the many facets of the brakes you may encounter. Ultimately, this bears repeating. Repairs are made or not made on a case-by-case basis, based on the repair technician's understanding of brakes, skill with repair equipment, and expectation for a high-quality result. The more complicated the brake, the more you need to rely on the technology, training, and technique of a skilled repair technician. This knowledge is your key to approaching windshield repairs like a pro.